boy Ian Mike up on another episode. Today we're going to talk about 2012 Audi A3 TDI. I know firstly it's a diesel, so it's not going to be that quick, but it's alright, and we're going to do stuff to it, so it's going to make it a tad bit faster. Plus, I don't really want to avoid the warranty on this, so I'm not going to go crazy on it. But remember, it's a daily, and it's a family car as well, so it's got to be a bit reasonable. But yeah, so today we're going to talk about 5 things that I hate about this car. So I've had this car for about 3 months, but I've not really driven it as much. I've been away for a while, so if you see my previous video, you see I was in Cyprus. So I've just come back, but I drove for about 2 weeks before I went. So today we're going to talk about 5 things. Again, I said 5 things I hate about it. So first one is the chrome door handles. I really hate the chrome door handles. I don't get why anyone will put chrome bits on a door handle. It just doesn't make sense. It's just out of place to me. But I guess whoever ordered this before, because obviously I'm the second owner of this car, whoever got it first, I'm guessing it'd be nice to have chrome door handles, but it's absolutely atrocious. It's not in the right place. So that's a bad thing. Second thing I hate about this is my sat nav. I absolutely hate the sat nav. For a 2012 car, I mean, come on, we're going forward a bit, but the sat nav is just still old school. Audi just needs to. I mean, the new cars have stepped up their game. I think the whole dash display thing is quite cool, but come on, for 2012 car, it's just a bit out of place. I just don't think it's the right thing for the car, so I think it's a bit shit. We could have. I mean, I know the Navigation Plus is a bit better, but still, it's just not the greatest thing. Third thing I hate about my car is that there is no kind of like tray to put your phone in or anything. It's really, really annoying. So for example, if I have to put my phone somewhere, or if I know I don't have to drive and text or anything, but just to put my phone somewhere, I have to put it in the door pockets, which is really annoying. So that's not a great thing to have, and that's what I hate about it. I think I don't get the point of it. I think they could have done better with that. The fourth thing I hate is where the handbrake positioning. Where it is and where your armrest is a bit really odd. It's like you go curl your hands around it and then press it and then push it. It's just a bit out of place. Could have done better. Could have been forward a bit. But that's just for me, obviously owning a BMW before, and I think it's a bit more in place, if you know what that means. But yeah, that's the 4th thing I hate about this car. I'm not a fan of it. The 5th thing I hate about this car is where the cup holders are. It's just not a place for a cup holder. If I put a cup holder, I don't know, kind of monster there, means I have to lift up the armrest and then take it, drink it, and put it back and put the armrest down. It's just a bit too much work just for a drink. Do you know what I mean? So it's just a bit out of place. So I'm not a fan of that. Audi, step up your game. Probably the new 8Vs have a bit of a better thing, but I just think it's a bit silly. So that's the 5th thing I hate about it. So this is the 2012 2-litre TDI. I think it's 140 PS, 103 kilowatts of power. So it's not really a fast car. It's not an S-Line. It's just a Sportback, white on 17 inches, which that will change straight away because it's a bit annoying. But yeah, I think it's 138 brake horse. You can get to a stage 1 of I think 178, 170, depending how far you want to push it to. But as I said, I will be doing a stage 1 kind of chip tuning this instead of a full map, so I can just take it out. I don't want to avoid a warranty. Plus, if I have to sell it, at least I can take the chip out and then sell the chip as well. So that's the idea for this, behind this. Another thing, so it's 138 brake horse. Drives really good. Obviously, the power's at the top end instead of the bottom end, so it'll take off quick. But once you get to a certain speed, it'll just stay there. I'm guessing because the turbo's small, or I don't know, wastegate or whatever. You gurus out there would know. They can exactly explain what it is. If you kind of want to help me out, just put a comment down below and let me know. It's always nice to learn. But I'm not going to drive around this car and talk to you while I'm driving, because it's a bit, I think everyone's doing that. But so first impressions, it's really a nice family car, not a bad car. Drives well, really healthy. I mean, this has got only 40,000 miles on it, so it's practically just been broken in as a diesel, so it's not bad. But drives well. Steering is really light, as I was used to a BMW, which is quite heavy and you got to control the car yourself. But this steering is really light, which I like. I think most dub cars have good steering wheel. Driving wise, no problem at all. I think everything's on top. The only thing I'm not a big fan of is the fact that it's a 2-litre and it's a 138 brake horsepower. And I know there's going to be an argument saying it's a diesel, it's a sportsback, it's meant to be a family car, but come on, Mercedes are getting more power out of the same engine, so it's a bit silly. Plus some of the S lines are 170 brake horsepower, so why don't you just make all of them 170 at least standard, and then if you want to go further, you can go further. I just think it's a bit silly that it's a 2-litre and you can't get much power out of it. I think it's a bit stupid, but what do I know? But yeah, but Audi, it's not bad. It's not a bad brand. Parts wise, I've not really serviced it yet, so I don't know what I'll be doing yet. I don't know how much it's going to be, but I'm going to be doing most of it myself, because I'm a big believer is when you take to dealers, it's just basically you're buying a stamp for an expensive price. But I'll be doing most of the stuff myself. I'll try to do most of it myself. I've got mates that know what they're doing, so I'm gonna ask them if they can give me a hand in that. But yeah, apart from that, driving wise it's good. It's got a DRL, which is nice. Sat nav, which I hate. It's just a bit boring. It's got these I think it's the same seat as a Sportback, as an S-Line, but obviously it hasn't got the whole stitching in there that stays as a sport line, but it's the same seat. It's just basically not got an S-Line badge in it or an S-Line stitching in it, but it's half leather, half Alcantara. Not bad. Apart from that, it's nice car, drives smoothly, but as again, we're gonna try and make this look a bit better and try and make it a bit faster. And I know it's a diesel and you can't really do much to it, but we're gonna try and make something out of it. So just make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for what's gonna happen to this. And I know there's not a lot of people that really do a lot of things to diesel on YouTube, so it would be nice. It'd be something nice to do, to see how far we can push this car until we have to change a clutch or something. But we'll see how it goes. But apart from that, I like the dash as well. Forgot about to say that. The dash is quite nice. I was used to the BMW orange, so a bit of a white background. It's a bit nice. It's different, as I said, it's different. But again, I'm comparing this to BMW, as it's the only cars I've owned my whole. Well, I owned a VW. I owned a VW Golf, but that was an old Mark IV, so it wasn't that great. But comparing it to the BMW, as the same kind of standard, same year, it's not bad. But there we go. It's a different change. It's a family car. It's a daily, so we can't really go crazy with it or try and start try and start putting big turbos and things. The idea is eventually we're going to try and see if we can put an hybrid turbo in, because I've heard it pushes a lot of power and it helps a lot. So that's the idea. So that's my review on it. I mean, driving wise, I'm not going to drive around and show you, because I think it's a bit pointless, because you just be watching me driving and talking to you, but I can just stay put and tell you everything. So good car, not bad, but as I said, stay tuned. We're going to do a lot of things to this car. We're going to make it look a bit more nice, a bit more presentable, that's the word. But don't forget to share, like and subscribe, and press the like button if you like what you see and you like to follow this build. Peace out. Thank you. See you later.